4 ways to create customer loyalty through a mobile app. Do you have an app? Are you getting the most value out of it? Let's face it, if you're running a small business and you got a tie-in app, you're probably already in a really strong position to build some unshakable customer loyalty. The kind of loyalty that'll keep your business going even if you have to slow down or downsize. The kind of loyalty that'll follow you through controversies provided you apologized in the right way. The kind of loyalty that just speaking on social media platforms and putting out content can build, but it might take longer. Customer loyalty that'll translate to profit. That kind of customer loyalty. Mobile apps are a great way to do this. Here's a few ways apps can build customer loyalty. Everyone's on their phones, and that's a positive thing. It's a couple of years since this study, but in 2020, 88% of all mobile usage was time spent on apps, and since then, we've had a pandemic, a recession, and an ongoing crisis that suggests a lot more people are now spending time in online spaces, which apps are a part of. Creating a mobile app puts your brand in the pockets of your audience. It makes you significantly more accessible than just existing on a website or a social media platform. Creating an app in itself is a customer building strategy, one that can work out great if you put the time and effort into making it look good. Notifications for quick recall. Whether you're opting for push notifications or in-app messages, notifications are a great way to make sure that your audience keeps you top of mind. It's not necessarily a bad thing to limit to one, but we suggest mixing both to create a more effective messaging strategy and keep your users engaged in what you can expect. The difference between them is subtle. Push notifications send your message to the lock screen, whereas in-app messages crop up while they're using the app itself. It's why it's a good idea to mix and match both elements, since you'll be in the right place at the right time, no matter when that is. Loyalty program. Everyone likes to know that their favorite brand is thinking of them, and loyalty programs are the ultimate expression of that. When you work in a loyalty scheme for your app, you're more likely to be able to see the consequences of what happens. You'll be able to track repeat purchases, you'll be able to monitor how they react to new items, and you'll be able to tailor the content even further on your own app than you might be able to in other ways. Personalization to boost interaction. Similar to a loyalty program, customers who are already using your app want personalization. They want to feel as though your brand really knows them and puts thought into the recommendations that it makes to them. If you're a smaller business, this is even more important, since a good personalization strategy can really drive home that you care about your customers. With an app, though, this is easy to implement. You'll have a mountain of data to guide you. Given that mobile apps can really work to show you what your customers are like behind their screen. It's all about customer loyalty. No brand can get by on just profit. You have to build relationships with the consumers that like your brand. Otherwise, you're going to be speaking to no one, and every business relies on having at least a few loyal customers. Apps can help you further hone that relationship by giving your audience somewhere to go that's fully for your brand. And you're never in any risk of losing your audience if the platform shuts down. If you think an app can help your brand, talk to us. We're happy to figure out a way to make it work for you.